Manchester United and Liverpool are tracking a highly rated League One defender. Mohamed Salah is more likely to leave Liverpool next year, with Saudi Arabia seeming to be the likely destination for the Egyptian. The £96 million star would be ready to agree to the move to the Reds. Hello to the fan of the greatest club in the world. Today I bring important news about the Reds. But before we dive in, go ahead and subscribe to not miss any updates. Let's get into the video. Jurgen Klopp, Liverpool's manager, is planning a series of tactical changes when the team faces Nottingham Forest in the Premier League next Sunday. This strategic move follows 8 changes made by Klopp in the starting lineup for the midweek game against Toulouse in the Europa League. In this last match, only Trent Alexander-Arnold, Ryan Gravenberch, and Diogo Jota retained their positions in the starting team from the previous Merseyside derby. The manager explained that players who didn't play on Thursday will have a full training session on Friday, ensuring proper preparation for the Nottingham clash. Klopp emphasized the importance of maintaining squad rotation, noting that sticking to the same lineup, as often seen in competitions like the Champions League, focuses more on recovery than training. However, the current favorable injury situation allows Liverpool to adopt this rotational approach. This implies that many players who didn't participate against Toulouse are likely to be fielded on Sunday, providing a resting opportunity for those who had a sort of day off on Thursday night. Curtis Jones will remain sidelined due to a 3-game suspension in the Premier League, while Andy Robertson is absent due to shoulder surgery. Additionally, Thiago Alcantara, Stefan Bajcetic, Connor Bradley and Ben Doak are facing extended absences. On the other hand, Nottingham Forest's manager, Steve Cooper, stated on Friday that he does not expect his injured players to return in time for the game. This means players like Divock Origi, Taiwo Awoniyi, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Gonzalo Montiel, Nuno Tavares, Danilo and Felipe will remain unavailable. Anthony Elanga will undergo a late fitness test before the game following a recent illness. Liverpool's last result was a convincing 5-1 victory over Toulouse with the following lineup: Kelleher, Alexander-Arnold, Gomez, Matip, Chambers, Endo, Gravenberch, Jones, Elliott, Jota, Nunez. Meanwhile, Nottingham Forest drew 2-2 with Luton Town, featuring the following lineup: Turner, Aurier, Bowley, Murillo, Toffolo, Dominguez, Mangala, Sangare, Gibbs-White, Elanga, Wood. Liverpool's undisputed star, Mohamed Salah, is now facing strong indications of an imminent departure from the club next year, with Saudi Arabia emerging as the most likely destination for the Egyptian player. According to assessments from Football Insider, Salah is predicted to leave Anfield in 2024, with Al Ittihad standing out as the potential new home for the forward. While Liverpool managed to retain their star during the summer transfer window, speculation suggests that a move is inevitable next year. Al Ittihad, the Saudi club, had expressed interest at the end of the last window, submitting a substantial £150 million offer for Mohamed Salah, a proposal promptly rejected by the Reds. However, concerns among Anfield supporters have grown as rumors of a massive £225 million bid gained traction in the media, particularly since the Saudi transfer window closes considerably later than the European one. At 31, Salah remains a central figure in Liverpool's success, and the Saudi team seems persistent in their pursuit. The expectation is that a new bid will be launched in January when the transfer window reopens. At this point, Liverpool, already anticipating the possibility of life without their talisman, may face a difficult decision. It is noteworthy that Salah, being the team's standout player this season, attracts significant interest. Under Jurgen Klopp's management, the Reds will need to balance current success with preparation for a future without the Egyptian. While January is mentioned as a possible time for the transfer to materialize, the summer window appears to be the more likely scenario for Salah's departure, with just 1 year remaining on his substantial £350, 000 per week contract at Merseyside. This potential outcome would mark a significant transition for Liverpool, bidding farewell to an era defined by Mohamed Salah's stellar influence. Lille's defender, Lenny Yoro, remains at the center of intense speculation regarding a potential move to the Premier League. This 17-year-old talent is widely recognized as one of the emerging stars in League One and has been linked to several European football giants in recent weeks. According to a Fitchages report, Both Manchester United and Liverpool are among the clubs interested in securing the services of the promising player. Additionally, Chelsea, a rival in the Premier League, has previously shown interest, but will now face direct competition from these two English clubs. Spanish giants Barcelona and Real Madrid are also keeping a close eye on the development of the 17-year-old defender. Lenny Yoro is acknowledged as a prodigious talent, envisioning a bright future in his career. With skills that position him as a potential elite defender, it's no surprise that top-tier clubs are closely monitoring his progress. The big question revolves around Lille's willingness to negotiate his transfer during the January window. Particularly, Liverpool is in search of defensive reinforcements, considering the imminent departure of Joel Matip, who is in the final stages of his career. Jurgen Klopp is aware of the need to find a suitable replacement, and Lenny Yoro emerges as an attractive long-term option. As for Manchester United, the possibility of Harry Maguire seeking regular playing opportunities opens up space for exploring alternatives in the centre-back position. While it might be premature to consider Yoro ready to immediately integrate into teams like Liverpool or Manchester United, his adaptation to English football is encouraged by the attributes and potential he possesses. Experienced managers like Klopp and Erik ten Hag could play a crucial role in his development in the coming years, helping him reach his full potential in the football landscape. Fan, are you familiar with the player Lenny Yoro? Do you believe he's worth the investment? Liverpool remains heavily involved in the speculations surrounding Jamal Musala, and the latest news circulating in the media is noteworthy. Earlier this month, Sportbild reported that coach Jurgen Klopp is devising a strategy to lure the German international from Bayern Munich. More recently, Christian Falk reiterated that the Reds have a strong desire to secure the signing of the 20-year-old prodigy, who is attracting interest in the football market. According to Falk, Liverpool will face competition from Manchester City, and Real Madrid is also expressing significant interest. Bayern Munich, Musiala's current club, is making every effort to keep the player in Munich. Musala, who cost Bayern 200,000 euros, is now valued at an impressive 110 million euros, approximately 96 million pounds. The respected journalist stated, "Everyone knows they can lure Musala to their club, and Liverpool will now have Manchester City at the table, while Real Madrid is also very interested." Former Aston Villa striker Gabby Agbonlahor contributed to the discussion, suggesting that Liverpool could be an attractive destination for Musala. Agbonlahor highlighted the possibility of the 20-year-old being the solution to the perceived midfield gap at Liverpool. He told Football Insider, "I think Liverpool is missing another top midfielder." Agbonlahor speculated on Musiala's chances of winning individual awards like the Ballon d'Or, and questioned whether this would be possible at Bayern Munich, considering the current performance of the German national team. He raised the hypothesis that Musiala might have more chances of success in the Premier League or La Liga with Real Madrid. Musiala, with 25 caps, recorded 16 goals and 16 assists in the last season, but has spent most of this season on the bench in the Bundesliga. This raises the question of why contract negotiations have not progressed. Faced with this scenario, the question arises, should Liverpool really shell out £96 million to secure the signing of Jamal Musiala?